Hey, look, it's the Hobo Shadow. It's the Hobo Shadow here in Shelby, Montana again. Looks like some stuff down in the yard. Looks like they may not have ran the Great Falls man yet. We'll go down and see. Wish it would have been daylight coming through Glacier National Park and all. But there's Albertsons, thank God, a grocery store right by the tracks. Nowhere to build a fire to cook unless you want to burn the whole prairie down. So we're going to walk down the I-15 overpass about 2 miles down. Well, would you look at that? The real Hobo Shadow shirt. Anyway, you can go to shoestringarmy.com and order your Shoestring Shadow shirt now. Or else, I'm going to drink every one of these in one gulp. No, I really like buying these. They're really good. And it supports the troops, too. It's owned and operated by the military personnel, vets. Vets make, pack, and distribute and profit from this coffee. So when you can, get you some Black Rifle coffee. I'm not just trying to make a sale here or anything, but it is really rich. It's just as good as that Starbucks. But anyway, I went in and got me some good old hot dogs. Big old fat, real 100% beef franks here at Albertsons. And some other coffees. I'm gonna try this. I don't normally drink soda anymore, but it's strawberries and cream, so I figured, hey, that sounds pretty good. And I gotta clear out the bucket and make room. But looks like we got a train coming from somewhere. He's heading towards Whitefish. He's westbound. He's just come out of Havre. Actually, that might be the guy. Yeah, he just come out of Great Falls. He's coming off that Great Falls track. Yeah, that's where he's coming from. So that means later on today they'll use that power likely to go back to Great Falls. And all these cars you see down here in the yard, one or two of them lines of cars is going to be the Great Falls train. I got to find out which one. That looks like power already hooked up on that one. That might already be the Great Falls man right there. We better get packing quick. Anyway, order your Shoestring Hobo Shadow shirt at shoestringarmy.com today. Alright, let me get all packed up and ready to go. Alright, now we're packed. That's a good packed bucket. It kind of gets that when the grainer boxcar gets shaken, it gets all bashed up, mixed up. Got the light hot dogs and stuff on top, crackers, oranges on top. Got my scanner right here, got it charging. Got my med bag with like vitamins and Advil and my daily meds. And they don't put tape on these Glacier water bottles anymore, so you got to do your own. Triple tape the bottom, keep it from leaking. Got all ready, so let's go find a ride. Yeah, just seen the crew wagon. I don't know where he's going, but to pick up the crew that just came in on the Great Falls Man. I think that's him right there, the Great Falls Man. Or that other one. I'll go find out what one of them is. Because the other one just came in from Great Falls, so one's got to be going out now that he's out of the way. Alright, the plan is, well, that coal train just pulled in and blocked. The Great Falls train is right on the other side of that coal train. See it? Damn coal train blocking it, but I can crawl over that if I can just, plan is to get down there to the interstate. The interstate will kind of block my view. I can cross that coal train and get on that Great Falls Man, but I have got to get going. Alright, I made it across that coal train. This is the only thing I could find. Daggum grainer. Brand new white one. Everybody can see me. Oh, God. Well, we'll know when we get going whether I'm going to Havre or Great Falls. Alright, we're moving. Wish me luck. I don't get busted. There's hardly nowhere to hide. I'm not gonna know if we're going to Great Falls or Havre until we get to that bridge. Hopefully we'll be going fast enough by then no one will see me. I gotta turn this off until I know it's safe. Come on, keep going faster. Well, that's odd. We go all the way up the Great Falls track and across the intersection and stopped, and I thought I got busted. I thought they were going to take me off at the crossing, but we started backing up way down into the yard, and come to find out that's the end of the train. So they're either going to add some, because there's a Freddy right there, the EOT. I bailed off, about 20 cars up. Started walking back towards the interstate. I really thought I was busted. So what they did, they pulled us way up off of Main 3 down the Great Falls track. So he's lined up for Great Falls. Then he shoves back way down like track 17 and he stops right there. So he's either going to add some more to it or he would have taken that Freddy off. So I'll go underneath the interstate down here and just wait and see if they're building on to it, because I need a better ride than where I was. I was just too out in the open. I thought I was going to poop my dang pants 15 different times. Man, we stopped and I thought the cops were waiting, and man, boy, right out there in the open. Well, I feel a little bit more protected. Look how old that Easy Rider. I knew him. Modoc Slim. They're both dead. God, there's an old one. Used to be a lot different here. Workers used to help you out here. God, brings back memories. Used to be a bunch of old shanties along the roadway over there they tore down. You could sleep in old abandoned shanties. Hey, Big Bubba all the way. That's true. Big Bubba would put next to his name, Big Bubba all the way. Nah, what he did, he put the Freddy on the end of that piece there. That train on the left is the one that just shoved me back in here, the one I was on. So I don't know if they're building on him or... But this is the train I just got off of. See? That's the one with the Freddy on it. But when I walked past that piece, it didn't have a Freddy on it. So obviously that stuff I was on got dropped off. So that Great Man train that I got on must have just had come in. Hadn't been worked yet, but now it has. And I actually got worked off of it instead of on it. So that's what's left of going. That'll go on to Great Falls. There's just no way I can make it up there in time. And there really wasn't much to ride on that anyway, because I passed that stuff up. Yeah, that worker just put that on there, that Freddy. Well, hell. We'll see what happens. They may end up sending 2 of them. I'll keep an eye on that stuff that I come in on right there. This stuff. That's the one with the Freddy on the end of it that I was in originally. But that piece on the right up there, blinking light, that's going on to Great Falls. But there wasn't nothing to ride on it. See, that kind of gives you a taste of reality of how hard it is out here. It's not just easy like you see in a lot of videos of riding, getting on and off, and it's all hunky-dory. No, we backed up and we stopped right there at that ding, 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 ding railroad crossing 4-way lane. I thought the cops, they were waiting on the cops for me. There wasn't nowhere I could get hid more. I mean, I was squeezed tight as I could in between that V. My legs were asleep. Man, I couldn't move. Then we started backing up. He shoved and dropped us and then picked up that piece there. One with the Freddy blinking on it. We'll just wait and see. He could still build onto that. Let's zoom up and see what he's doing now. If he's still in the same place. Maybe he'll add some stuff to him and bring him on back. We'll just wait and see. Yeah, I just seen this. I don't know when that was done, but it looks like I did it in pencil. No date. Pencil or it's not a Sharpie, I know that. It'd been worn off out here in the rain like this. Shit, it's another one of them drunk tags. I don't remember. I sure don't remember that one from 1990. God. Yeah, I just seen a work truck drive by over there. Now the main lines right there, those 2 lines are the main lines there. Let's look down and see if that... See, it's gone now. Yep, that train had the blinking light. That's gone. We'll see what they do. Well, I found one of them old type grainers. It's got the humps in the floor. It's got some rotten grain on it, but I'm inside the hole itself. I ain't got much room in here, you can see. Just enough to squat down. Got my pack kind of in the V, but the porch is out there, so, and it's dark colored. And he pulled the front end cars off, so he's gonna shove some, but we'll be okay this far back. This will be going to Minot and to Minneapolis, most likely. Alright, finally we're rolling. Boy, he yanked you know what out of us. Wonder he didn't break a coupler. I wish I'd known when he was done that. I'd have had the camera rolling. Once we get out of the yard, I can get out there on the porch and stretch out. As of right now, I'm jammed in this little hole. My bucket will barely fit. I think we're gonna go on to Minot. I don't think this is a Great Falls train. At least he's got smooth rolling axles. It's an empty grainer. Let's just hope it ain't a shaking bait. Yeah, we're rolling fast already. About 5:30, so it ought to be dark when we hit Havre. That's where they'll inspect the brakes on the train. I'll have to hide out pretty good there. They fuel up in Havre too. That overpass ought to be coming up any time. They're up Prairie all the way to Minneapolis. There's Highway 2. Highway 2. Rotten grain. Maybe hopping the whole time. I better get out of sight. Yeah, we're stopping for something. I think we're getting pretty close to Malta. See Highway 2's way over there. See that car. Ragweed. Could be something approaching from behind too. Yep, looks like all the harvesting's done. Harvesting is done. Oh, we're on a curve, that's why. Something might zip around and see me. I am going to turn around. Show that hilly side. See them humps in the floor make it hard to sleep. Then you get that notch. Usually take a few Walmart bags and roll up and stick in there. See all the bird poop. Oh, it sure is awfully lonely out here. I wish I had regular hearing. I wonder how quiet it would really be. Hopefully it'll be dark when we get to Haver. They go by on them little Honda four-wheelers and check the brakes, change them if they need it, inspect the brakes, and they fill them up, the engines. So they're usually there about an hour and Haver, the next stop, and they crew change too. I think I can stay hid in that hole, or just crawl on top of the grinder like I used to in that. But once I make it past the Haver, got it made all the way through Glasgow, Williston to Minot. I might try to get off in Minot. I'll probably be out of supplies by then. Halfway through North Dakota. Yeah, I got my gear in that hole, my bucket, and when we go into the yard in Haver, I think I can fit in the hole right here. That way when them guys go by on the four-wheelers, I don't get hit with a spotlight. But they're going to be more focused on them axles down there, checking shining the lights on the brake shoes. But if they just happen to hit me up with one of the lights, they aren't going to be able to see me in here. I think I can hack it in here for an hour. I know one thing, I'm going to sleep like a baby once we get going out of Havre. It's just another train we were waiting on, and I am. Well, if I wanted to change my mind and turn around and go to Seattle, now's the time to do it. He's still sitting stopped, waiting for us to get all the way into siding. That might be one of them old-timey. Yeah, that's a floor on the bottom. Yep, hey, let's switch over. Amazon car. Boy, that's going to be an awfully tight fit. But I can roll out on the floor here whenever we get going. I think I can pile in right there. Day 2. Still haven't made Glasgow. Boy, this is the milk train I've ever been on. You call a milk train a train that stops every single place it gets a chance. I don't know what kids call them now. But the old timers that I rode with when I first started riding called them milk trains because they stopped a lot, like milk trucks stop at every door. See, we ain't gone no faster than this since we left Havre, and we sat in Havre for almost 6 hours. I was never so glad to get out of that hole. I can't believe I fit everything in there. And I sat in there for 3 of the 6 hours. Yeah, I might ought to get off and get it in Glasgow. That way I can pick me a better train and better car to ride. Clean up a little bit. Maybe upload this video. Ever since we left Havre, this is as fast as we've gone. We're about 40 miles west of Glasgow now. We're in a town called Saco. S-A-C-O. Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, we picked up some speed a little bit. Must have had a speed restriction back there. I just now rolled up. I think I'm going to stay on to Glasgow. If I get off, I'm not going to be able to get back on till dark. Because there's absolutely no cover. Nothing to hide behind it, waiting on the train. I'm already on this one. might as well stay on it, at least to Williston or Minot. Lonely Highway 2, Highway 2. Alright, I'm gonna try to get off here in Williston. With it being Sunday today, there won't be that much traffic, so that's good. Church day today too, so I might be able to find a church having a free meal. But Williston's a pretty good town to get off in. I better get ready. We're slowing down. I gotta make sure I'm not seen getting off here. It's been years, well, 2 years since I've gotten off of here in Williston. Alright, let me gather up. Alright, I managed to get off one quite heck of a slope. My gear kind of went down a little bit, but there's pretty good hiding places for my next train. I'm gonna wait till night, so that'll put me in Minot at a certain time. But there's the car I was riding, oh, pinkish looking. I was just too out in the open. Look at that, anybody could see me. And that's the hole I was stuffed in the haver for 5.5 hours. So as you can tell, I really want to walk around. There's not too much in Williston, but we'll find a grocery store. Being Sunday, yeah, they should be open, most of them. And there she goes without me. She did her crew change. She's on her way to Minot, Fargo. She'll be in Fargo by tomorrow on Monday. Well, there goes my train, the end of it. God, what a perfect spot. Let's go under here and take a look, take a gander at what we got. I can't see my screen, so I don't know what I'm pointing at. Looks like a new bridge. Yeah, this is all brand new. But it's mine for now. I love Sundays because they're so quiet. Looks like we got an overhead visitor. I can feel the ground shaking. Oh, it looks like a ethanol train. It's loaded too. Boy, have that thing derail, crash and burn. Yeah, they just built this bridge. I guess being Sunday, there's no workers down here. They're probably actually still working on it. They still got to paint, sandblast and paint, or primer and paint that still. That's probably next week's job, but today's Sunday, so they're off day. Hey, so don't forget to order your Shoestring Shadow shirts. I'll put the link below in the description, shoestringarmy.com. Get your Shoestring Shadow shirt.